Scrappin' Abby, and I have another project, DIY project for my daughter's bedroom renovation, decoration, whatever you want to call it. So what I have here are some fat quarter of some fabric, which I've showed in some of the other videos. I'm not sure what order these are going to go up on my channel, but this is something I've already shown in a couple other videos for a fabric banner that I did make actually, and I ended up not using this particular pattern in that banner. And this is the infinity scarf that I shared also, that I bought from Walmart for $5. It has this beautiful lacy stretchy bit. It had two long strips of this around the scarf, and this is what the rest of the scarf looked like. It was this excuse me, this sheer kind of coral. So what I did is I cut a bunch of these strips, and I'll show you what I have left that I used for the fabric banner, which I will have a separate video on that in this playlist I'm going to create for all of my daughter's DIY crafty projects. And I don't waste those things. I'm going to keep those for future projects down the road, but I'm going to be using a couple of those strips in this project here. So what I'm going to be doing is creating some custom wall art for my daughter's room that is going to match the decor using just these canvases that I have here, some Mod Podge, the fabric, and this is like the remnants of a scarf I purchased and cut apart, and then my glue gun. So all I'm going to be doing is taking some for one of these excuse me, for one of these canvases, I'm going to take this stretchy bit here, because I have a total of 4 of these and I don't want to waste them. 2 I'm using for tiebacks on our curtain. It looks super cute, and then this is one of the extra ones. So I'm just going to take this and use my glue gun. I could use score tape, which was my original thought, but I'm going to use glue gun just because I know I can kind of get probably a little bit tighter seal because this is some stretchy fabric. So I'm going to take this and then go on the edge like this, just right to the edge of the canvas, and then it does stretch, so I'm able to glue this side down first, and then I'll just take the glue gun and stretch it over, or excuse me, the scarf bit here, and then I'll be able to stretch it over and glue this side down once this side's already glued and solid. So I'm going to have some overhang, but I'm going to cut this off. I don't want to waste it, so I'll start at here, and then the excess that I have, you can see there'll be quite a bit left, I can use for a completely different project. Now what I'm going to do on the side, because I don't want to keep it plain white, is I'm going to use the Mod Podge, and I'm going to Mod Podge a few of these strips onto the side, and then I'll cut off the excess, because I kind of like that you can see a little bit of the white canvas through, but it's not just this stark white. I think that looks kind of odd as far as the decor theme in her room. So that's how I'm going to do that, excuse me, this one canvas. And the next one I'm just going to use my glue gun again, and actually I'll use my glue gun again, and I'm going to take this fat quarter, and I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this fabric all over, and I'll take this off so I can show you what that's going to look like. I think it's going to look pretty cute. And this is just like one of the final projects I'm working on for her room. I got all the other ones that I knew would take some time to dry or time to assemble, that kind of thing. I did those earlier in the week, and then now all I have left are just these last couple minute touches, because this project won't take very long at all. And so there is a piece of cardboard in here to keep this nice and square, which I will put in my stash and use it for a different project. Always keep your scraps, ladies. Always keep your scraps. So this is what this one's going to look like. I'm just going to, you know, obviously not use it right in the center. I'll do right here on the edge. And I'll go ahead and wrap the fabric around the edge of this, since I have enough of this to do that. And then that's how it's going to look against this here. And I think it's going to look really super cute. It's going to fit in with the theme, the decor of her room, and it's just like some custom art pieces. So I will be back once I get the these put together, and then I'll include some photos at the end of the video showing you what they look like when they're on the wall. See you in just a little bit. Hi ladies, so I am completed with the 2 pieces of canvas. So I think this is awesome. This is such a fun and easy and creative way to incorporate, you know, some custom pieces of art, wall art, whatever you want to call it, in whatever room you're redecorating. And for this example, it's for my daughter's room. So what I have left from that particular stretch of this material I share with you is this right here. So I have plenty of material to use this on another project if I want, plus the other additional one that I shared with you. And then I always keep little scrappies. These are what I cut off the back side, and I'll show you in just a moment what that looks like. So I keep those because those will be great for texture. Even if you don't want your project to be coral, you can put it down, put gesso over, and add some great texture to your projects. So what I did is I just used the Mod Podge along the edges here, just because I wanted to kind of cover up the white for it wasn't quite such a stark white. And then when I went around the edges and trimmed, that's what those extra pieces were from. Just hot glued here, just on the edges here. And then I did use some score tape on the middle here just to kind of get this bit to hang down a little bit. And I love score tape. It's on there. It's not going to go anywhere. And then here is the fabric one, and I ended up using score tape for this as well. The hot glue was a bit too bumpy for my taste. I'm not a big fan of hot glue on projects such like this for me personally. When you can see the bumpiness, this was perfect because of this material. It just squished right into the glue, so it was perfect. So I just used score tape and then just finished off the edges, just as you see here. So I thought it turned out really, really super cute. So I will incorporate some pictures at the end of this video once I have them up on the wall in her bedroom. And thanks so much for watching another Scrap and Abby video. Quick DIY project, super inexpensive. You can get these canvases when they're on sale. This came in a 2-pack. It was like $4, I think. You know, Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, all those kinds of stores always sell the canvases in usually 2 pieces, or have some really good sales on, you know, 30% off, 50% off, something like that. And this is just a fat quarter, and then this was just a scarf that was on clearance. So just a really inexpensive way, I think, to add some decor to your home. So thanks everybody. Happy scrapping, happy crafting, and happy planning, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hi ladies, here are the completed fabric canvases that I shared with you on the earlier clip. And it's a little echoey because I'm in my daughter's bathroom, of course, and her colors are teal and coral in her bathroom as well. And I think these turned out really super cute. Sorry, we just had a little bit of a power blip. I live in Florida now, and we're having kind of a thunderstorm today, so sorry about that little glitch with the lighting, in case you saw that. I think this turned out really super cute. I like it. This kind of adds a nice little touch to this wall above the commode where it's just kind of plain. And then, yes, coordinating new scrubbies. And this is from a project I shared on a different video, which I will link below. This is from when I answered a couple viewers' questions if you could do the paper napkin transfer technique on canvas, and yes, you can. And that's what these are. These are some paper napkins, and these are on some little 4x4 little canvases, and they have some jute twine on the edge there. So it kind of gives a little bit of texture, a little bit more dimension. And then I Mod Podged each of these just so the napkins didn't start to get all weird or something. I wasn't sure because it's right next to the shower. So that is how this looks on this wall. So I'm really pleased with how her bathroom turned out as far as my crafty DIY things. Just to show you, she's got, you know, teal towels. And I don't want to show myself in the camera, but this is her rug. And then right here, I'm trying to be careful because I've got my pajamas on still. I have this really cute glass base I got from Walmart, and it has some sea glass in it that matches. So just, you know, and I left all the counter space blank. It's not a lot in here, but that way she can organize it as she chooses. And then I have like all of her different makeup totes and things down there. She is bringing more with her, of course, but that's just what she chose to pack. So that is her bathroom, and I will be doing her bedroom next, so be sure to watch for that video. See you in a little bit.